it really is about time this laptop is ready for a proper review of sorts. I cannot tell you how long it took me to finally fix this thing. It took forever to get all the drivers installed on this, and unfortunately 98 just would not work on this thing, and I thought, would the original system work on this computer? And I looked at the bottom of it and it had a sticker saying 95. So 95 is on and it works fine. And I'm happy about that because now I can finally use this thing. Although the CD drive there does not work still. I had to use another computer to get everything installed on it, but works now. You should know this is a Fujitsu Lifebook 530T from, I think, after looking it up on the internet, it was made around 1996, which would explain why it has 95. Now, what I might do is try upgrading this to 98 using an upgrade CD and not a direct install. Maybe that'll work, but for now it's just got 95 and it will stay with 95 until I decide otherwise. Mainly until I get a different hard drive, if I can be bothered to. First, as usual, we have to look at the stuff that's on this thing. Now here you've got a dead battery. Of course it's dead, it wasn't used until, well, it hasn't been in use for 6 years, so the battery is dead. The clock battery is not, so it will hold the date and everything, just not this battery. It's not really portable unless you plug it in a car charger, which I have. CD drive, which Windows 95 does not want to pick up right now. I think that's just Windows 95 in general, because I plugged the hard drive into 2 other computers with CD drives that work, and I know for sure they work, and it didn't pick them up, so there must be something wrong with Windows 95 not picking up CD drives at the moment, and I'm sure I'll be able to fix that, and I think I found the driver for this, so I might get a CD drive to work, just not right now. Turn around this side without making it fall over. You can see that it's on the stand. Underneath it, it's got 2 little stands like a keyboard does. Now I need to probably, yeah, that's fine, done. They just went put optimum level. Here you go. On this side you got a volume dial, which the sound does work. It's one of the easiest things to get to work. Audio, that was headphones, and I think line in, I'm not sure. Here you got an on switch, should be off for the room because it's not plugged in. Well, it is, but it's not charging right now. There's no point to it, it'll probably blow up. This isn't the original charger. You see, it's just a cheap Chinese one. It does the job though. It's just a little bit over the voltage, but it's fine, it should handle it. You've got a tiny PS2 port there. Kensington lock, which I have no idea how to use, I've never used one, but they seem to be on every single computer I own, except desktops. Charger port, of course. They flick it around this way. Probably shown you this in the other video, but this side, you can see little feet here. This side has got screw covers are missing, unfortunately, but oh well. This little door, if I somehow open it, it's a pain to get this to open. Oh well, screw it, I'll just open the whole thing up. Anyway, over here you got infrared, which I can't get out to work, but it should work because it's recognised in BIOS. It's just a driver issue. I usually get this to work, never mind. But this whole thing, this whole back plate opens up, and you got serial over here, whatever the hell this thing is, I'm not sure. You've got a printer parallel and VGA, which means the Microsoft mouse will work in here because it's got serial. I have a feeling that's for some sort of docking station, although I'm not 100% sure about that. Because, as you can imagine, I don't own the original docking station. It'll probably be hard as hell to find. This has got dual PC card sockets, although I can't get them to work either for some reason, or maybe it's just that it can't detect the CD drive and the floppy drive is just, I don't know. It's a Toshiba floppy drive. Right, it's over here. This floppy drive, to be exact. Ugh. Yeah, this thing. It's a Toshiba floppy for the libretto. It uses some sort of proprietary driver, which I got on here, but it doesn't want to load properly. So, I don't know what that's about. Now this thing is the actual floppy drive that was supposed to go on these old Fujitsus, and I probably won't be able to open it, but trust me, all it is a tiny little proprietary connector. No, I can't get that open. Problem with having no real nails on the end of my fingers. Oh well. Back to the main part of this. Now, as you can imagine, it has a few scratches on the lid, but not too many. I mean, some of them are just marks I can wash off. Unfortunate scratch there, and some weird thing over here, I don't know. Anyway, can finally open this thing. The latch still works, fortunately. There we go, open it with one hand, success. You can see just how old that is. It actually has a brightness slider over here, I believe. In another video I called it a volume slider. It's not a volume slider, I should know that. This LCD is not passive matrix, which I like. Passive matrix screens suck. It's a standard active matrix, however the frame rate on it is horrible and the mouse is very jumpy. It might also be a result of this mousepad not being great, as with most 90s mousepads, except the Compacts one's fine. Now for some reason this is still lighting up. I think I have to flick it on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is like some sort of calculator screen display that I've seen on quite a lot of old 90s computers around 1995 and 96. Some 97 computers. It's just a replacement for the standard LED displays that you have on computers. They're usually down in like the corner here where they have like hard drive battery charging, hibernating status and stuff like that, but this one uses a little calculator display. This on button is useless. I don't even know why it's there, because as soon as you flick this switch on the side here, it turns on, so that's pretty much pointless. It turns on straight away if you have the switch on and it finds power. Like if you turn it off, leave the switch on, but turn the charger off and then turn it back on, the computer will turn on if the switch is on. Which is kind of annoying. And little logos down there. These speakers are reasonable. You've got this little prong here. I assume it's supposed to detect if the screen's been lowered or not, but it doesn't really do anything in my experience. I've just closed the lid and I open it back up and the screen doesn't turn off. It just stays the same. Oh well. The keyboard is, as with any old computer from the 90s, it's not flat. It's the sticky outy keyboard, as I call it, because flat keyboards, in my experience, are terrible. And the reason they're terrible is because the keys always come out. Always. They are, look, there's no way I'm going to get that back in. because the 2 rubber bits have come off. I hate these keys. These keys need to die, and these ones need to come back. Because the flat keys, it's always that you chip them and then they fly out because they're flat. But if you have them like this, see, it doesn't budge. It's solid. Why do you feel the need to put flat keys on the keyboard nowadays? Because they suck. They're horrible to type on and they just fly out on the slightest chip. These keys are really easy to type on though. And you've got a little bar across here and this thing. Don't know why that's there, oh well. You've got these things, they're little screw covers, so it wasn't just the old Toshibas that opened via the keyboard to get to the RAM, because I have a compact that you can take the keyboard off of. I mean, that's not how you get to the RAM, but you can take the keyboard off of it. But this keyboard lifts up and there's RAM underneath it, so that's how you get to the RAM on this thing. And I think it's been maxed out, I don't know, because it's computers. Old Fujitsus from '96 and stuff do not have a lot of information on the internet, and this will probably be the only video ever made on this laptop, because for some reason it's very obscure. I don't know why, but it just is, unfortunately, and that's what made it so hard to find drivers for this thing, especially the bloody CD drive. Now I suppose I can finally turn it on. Just to say, these mousepad buttons are reasonable. I don't like this though, I hate this. I'll turn the charger on. It's a pain to get to the charger in this room. Ouch. Right, there you go. I need to clean that up. There's consoles and stuff on the floor, and avoiding the consoles to turn on the charger is a pain. You can see an Xbox over them, plugs and stuff. Alright, flick the switch. Hear the hard drive boot. It's not the original hard drive, I took the other one out. See, there you go. I'm not going into the BIOS, there's no point, because all the settings are fine. It says Pentium 133, starting Windows 95. Unfortunately, I think I said in another video, there's one dead pixel on the screen. It is noticeable, it's right there, you probably can't see it, but it's there, and see it's one in Windows 95. I think this is it's the retail version. I installed it from a CD-ROM. I don't own Windows 95, but you know, I don't even think they care about Windows 95 anymore. I think it is now classed as abandonware, so it is legal to download it. Although the only thing I'm using it for is just because this computer wouldn't be able to start otherwise. I have no choice. I always get this message. It's system file error. I don't know why, but I just need to. You can see the mouse jumping around. It's annoying. It is that fast on here as well. So I'll go across here and close that out. You get another one with the exact same message. Now I need to set the volume right. Yeah, here we go. A bit of lag, oh well. Windows 95 runs really well on 48 megabytes of RAM. There you go. I can't. It's just so awesome that this works again. I mean, you've even got the old set up Microsoft Network thing over here. And this little welcome to Windows 95 box. I'll close that. If I could hit the close button. There we go. Office 97's on here. That was a pain to get on because the CD drive doesn't work, and it wouldn't work on any other thing, so I had to use a Windows 98 Live CD to copy everything off the CD of Office 97 onto here and run it off this computer, because it wouldn't work on another one. I had to do it on here. I don't know what it's about, but oh well. Now I've got this set up into Explorer 3.02. I don't need that, so I'm just going to delete it. I think you get that whenever you install Office 97. Well, it's gone to recycle bin now. I just empty it. Fortunately, there's no sound effects other than the start sound. I don't know why, and I don't like this bar being here. Oh, you're such a pain in the ass. Right. Close. There we go. No, I don't, because it's a pain in the ass. And now all my icons are messed up. That's just great. Anyway, yeah, I got this setup background that comes on 95 computers. Always on 95 computers. Now, I don't know if this is just me missing the point, but as far as I can see, there is no stretch option on this computer. So this background will always have this green border around the screen. I don't really mind it, but just OCD. I want the whole thing filled with it. Wonder if we got any screensavers. Oh, we got flying windows. I wanted flying windows. I haven't seen a screensaver in years. There you go. A very laggy flying windows, but flying windows nonetheless. Yeah, that is horribly laggy. Probably because the video on this computer is horrible. It's less than a megabyte, I think. Oh, all my icons are back to normal. I'm happy about that. As you saw, I have Office 97 on this thing. See, in here, Office 97. So I should be able to go in Word. Now I don't have every Office Assistant. I only have Clippy and Genius because I've had trouble with the CDs that I was burning Office 97 to, because I do own it, but it's somewhere right now and I don't know where. There you go. Genius is a bit laggy, I don't know why. Maybe it's just a hard drive, I don't know. No, I hate this display. I'm going to View. I think it's Page Layout. Yeah, there you go. I always remember Office 97 looking like this. Yeah, well, at least Office is on here. I'll probably somehow install some other stuff. Can go to that. It's Service Release 1, I think that stands for. I can't see where my mouse is. Right there it is. Yeah, so Office works on here. And the cool thing is, Windows 95, I installed it on, I think, portable installation. And the cool thing about that is it takes up barely anything on your hard drive. I mean, I've got the whole operating system plus 121 megabytes worth of Office and some other drivers, and they've only taken up 229 megabytes. That's awesome. If I go in C drive, I should be able to go in and see Windows. Now Windows 95 feels the need to, even if I set the thing to not do it, it opens up a new window every single time you navigate somewhere, which is irritating, and I'm just going to change that now. I think the reason it's taken up so many space is because it's got this cabs folder which I put on here, which is basically just all the Windows 95 files. So I can get rid of that now because I've installed everything, driver related at least. Hey, that didn't take too long. Yeah, I put show files and show file extensions just because there were some drivers that were being hidden for whatever reason. Strangely enough, if I go into properties, and you go into settings here, you can see it is at 256 colours, 800 by 600 pixels. Now that's not strange. The thing is, can't change it because it's set, and I had to use this adapter for Windows 3X drivers. And if I have anything better than 256 colours, then graphics such as the Windows 95 thing on the start menu, that graphic will be messed up. This one right here will be all pixelated and it'll have loads of noise on it. I don't know why, but it just seems to be the case. Now Windows 95 comes with some stuff. I mean, Internet Explorer's on here. Of course I can't go on the internet right now because this does have card bus, but it's a matter of I don't have card bus drivers, and I don't think the card I have even supports Windows 95. The cool thing is though, unable to open msn.com. Well, duh, I haven't even connected to the internet. If I go in, you've got this little graphic up here. I always thought that was cool. And go into Explorer, the mouse is very clicky on it. It says Internet Explorer 4.4, 1985 to 1995. Yeah, I thought this was Internet Explorer 3, but I was wrong. I think we're up to Internet Explorer 9 now, and Internet Explorer 10's coming in Windows 8, and I don't really care about Windows 8 at all. I think it sucks. You've got Access and stuff on here. You've got Paint, the old version of Paint, and it's even got an old icon. I think I've clicked on something else. I think I've clicked on online registration. Yeah, I have. No, I wouldn't, because I don't even have a modem. I don't think this computer comes with a modem either. So I'll try and select Paint this time. I'll do it with the arrow keys. There we go. Guarantee it's select Paint that time. My ankle hurts, so I've had to move. Right, see, Paint works. Paint looks the same as it did all the way up until, well, 7 changed it. 7, I don't really use Paint, I use Paint.net. Just to see how jumpy the mouse is, you can go like that and see the circles I'm drawing are not in any way circles, they're more like prominent angles and not really smooth at all. So that's just this mouse just has always done that. Or maybe it's just a refresh rate, I'm not sure. I always like that the internet logo. There is no, it doesn't even say Internet Explorer, it just says the internet. Now, I think there's something else. I think there's a Windows 95 Easter egg, and I wonder if that will play on here. Although I'd have to look up how to do it. I'm not 100% sure, but what I can show you right now is the PowerPoint Easter egg in PowerPoint 97. There are a lot of Easter eggs in Office 97, Excel Flight Simulator being one of them. And no, I don't need to do that. Oh, this guy's gonna freaking come on in and barge in when I'm trying to show an Easter egg. So if I go in here, now it's just going to be a pain with the jumpy mouse. You have to, I think, triple tap this little thing here. Now I'm 1 pixel above it. Oh, it's so awkward to get on it. Or is it, I can't remember, there's something to do with that. Or do you have to shift click it? I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. But I remember for sure you could click on this one. And there you go. You just click on that little graphic at the side and you get this horribly laggy credit screen, although if you're on virtual machine it'll play too fast, so you can either have it too fast or too slow, your choice. I'll look up the Easter egg and come back. Right, I really am just going on by a limb here. If I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but if I go new, apparently you have to create a new folder to do this and end up renaming it. First you have to rename it to and now I don't even think you need any caps. It's hard typing with one hand. T key's a bit busted. It's a pain. Moment we've all been waiting for, if I could type it properly. Hopefully I don't mess it up. I think that's that. God damn it. I think I can fix this. Oh, you suck. I'll just get it ready anyway. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, it does not want to work. Now, I even tried copy and pasting it as well, and it doesn't work. Must just be a difference in version number. But it's supposed to play some music or whatever on your computer, and it probably depends on your install type. And just so you know, the time is in fact correct. It is Wednesday, June 6th, 2012. So, that is all from Windows 95 on this machine. One more thing is to WinVer it. There it is. Windows 95, 1981 to 1995. That is pretty much everything from this computer. Just so you know, it has no log off sound. It just comes up with this. And there you go.